Tyson Fury wins a unanimous 12-round points decision over Wladimir Klitschko. Hell yes, I'm excited. Hell yes, I'm happy. Tyson Fury put it all on the line. He boxed to a perfect game plan. He thoroughly outboxed Wladimir Klitschko throughout this fight. He proved he had better skills than anyone gave him credit for. He came into the ring in better shape than he's ever been in. He kept Klitschko at the end of the jab, and Klitschko had no answer for it. And this is why Klitschko's old trainer, RIP Manny Stewart, once said that despite the fact that Wladimir is more talented, Lennox Lewis will always be the greater fighter than Wladimir Klitschko. Because if Lewis was in the situation that Klitschko was in against Fury getting outboxed, he would have gone for it. He would have put his hands up, gritted his gum shield, and turned it into a dogfight and taken that bull by the horns, taking the fight by the scruff of the neck. But Wladimir has always been, I'm telling you people, a coward at heart. Yes, he's a fantastically talented fighter. He's got power, speed, balance, everything, okay? Wealth of experience. But this guy has never had a fighting heart. And whenever he's up against it, whenever he faces adversity, this guy never rises to the challenge. He doesn't have the fighting spirit. This is why he'll never be as revered as some of the great champions from history, because he just don't have the heart. Never has had it. And I have to say, before this fight, in the lead up to this fight, the kind of antics that Wladimir Klitschko was playing, I was telling people, this is indicative of Wladimir being deeply insecure. I've said this for years. He's a deeply insecure man. Why would someone need to constantly mess around with the gloves of his opponents? And on top of that, before the fight, put in a 4-inch thick padding underneath the canvas, because he's been training on that, okay? And he knew that Tyson Fury wouldn't be prepared to fight on a 4-inch thick canvas. It would make his movement a lot slower. So thankfully, Fury's team managed to have that removed, or at least some of the padding removed. Why, a guy with all this experience, why does he need to do stuff like that? Why? Because he's deeply insecure. That's why. And we saw it here, getting thoroughly outboxed by Tyson Fury, whose reach was just keeping Wladimir at the end of it. Wladimir couldn't do anything. Didn't have the heart to turn it into a dogfight. It's only in the 12th round that he even made even a slight attempt to take the fight to Fury. Pathetic from Wladimir Klitschko. Yes, wonderful talent and all that. But when he's not in his comfort zone, this guy is mentally weak. I saw it in the Bryant Jennings fight. As soon as the referee wouldn't allow him to hold and he wasn't able to land his punches the way he wanted to, the look on his face just changed. He was shook to bits against Bryant Jennings, a guy who's tiny, who can't punch, nothing like he can. You know, and don't have the skills that he has, but he was shook to bits in the Jennings fight of going for it. And that's what we saw here in the Fury fight, getting outboxed by a guy who had the heart, more heart than he's ever going to have, Fury. And congratulations to Tyson Fury. I got this prediction totally wrong. I thought that Wladimir Klitschko would win this fight either on points or late stoppage. I've never been so happy of getting a prediction wrong than I have of getting this wrong. And I'd like to shout out to all the people that did pick Tyson Fury. Okay, I didn't pick him, but shout out to all the people who did pick him. Shout out to all the people who I did my fan predictions with. Shout out to Bayloric TV, Ingram Jones. I believe he picked Tyson Fury. Big up all the people who picked Fury. Big up Team Fury, and big up the judges who actually had the integrity to give the right man the decision. And you know, thank you, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury ain't gonna watch this video, but thank you for ridding this world of, ridding this boxing world of this Wladimir Klitschko disease. All right, this guy is a festering disease. This guy, in my opinion, I'm talking about Klitschko here, juiced up to the eyeballs. That's my personal opinion. Okay, this guy's juiced up to the eyeballs, never gets drug tested before fights. Yeah? And you wonder why his body's like that at 40 years old. All right, just my opinion. But on top of that, he always tries to have these ridiculous, silly, petty advantages over his opponents all the time. Always needs to be in his comfort. I've never seen in all my life a heavyweight champion who's supposed to be one of the greats, who's this insecure. Unbelievable. So thank you, Tyson Fury, for getting rid of this guy. Now, there may be a rematch. I believe there is a rematch clause. We'll see how that goes. But, you know, Tyson Fury's only going to be better in the rematch. You know, he's only going to be better. And tactics was spot on, moved, jabbed, did everything he needed to do. And he took more chances than Wladimir did. Even though Fury was boxing on the back foot, he was winning on the back foot. He took more chances. He was throwing more power shots. He was switching from southpaw to orthodox all the time, confusing Wladimir. And Wladimir, not having a fighting heart, just didn't know what to do. Just standing there every round doing the same thing over and over again. No heart when he's up against it. So big up Tyson Fury, big up Team Fury, big up all the people who picked him, all the Tyson Fury supporters. We have now entered a new era in heavyweight boxing. Wladimir Klitschko era is done. And thank God for that. Long overdue. I'm tired of all the shit housery that goes along with Wladimir. I'm tired of it. He can't even hold a candle to his brother Vitaly, who was a real fighter. Vladimir's never been a real fighter. He's an on-top fighter. When things are going his way, oh yeah, he's all over you. But when things are not going his way, this guy has the heart of a 12-year-old girl. Unbelievable. So let me know how you felt about this fight, people. I personally had the score a lot wider than the judges had it. I thought Fury won this fight by a mile. I don't think it was close at all. he was the ring general in there. He was bossing the fight. He now is the unified heavyweight champion of the world. We could see a unification with Wilder. Imagine how good that's going to be. David Haye now, you know what? Please, Tyson Fury, don't ever give David Haye a title shot. If David Haye better go out there and try and make himself mandatory, because he don't deserve a fight against Tyson Fury, the way he messed him around with all that foolishness. Right? Tyson Fury's now at the top of the tree. He's now calling the shots. I hope there ain't a Wladimir. I hope Wladimir just disappears, man. Tyson Fury's the new king, and we can look forward to a bright new future in the heavyweight division. Fights with Wilder, with a Wilder Povetkin winner, Anthony Joshua, Dylan White winner. I mean, wow. Thank God, man. Big up Tyson Fury. You have made my year. Tyson Fury has made my boxing year. So, very excited. Oh, my days. Yes. Team Fury all the way. They did it. So proud of Tyson Fury for doing it. And it came down to heart at the end of the day. Yes, Fury had the longer arms and all that kind of business and the movement to mess Wladimir Klitschko about. But he had the heart to pull off his game plan. He had the confidence in himself to pull off that game plan. Switch hitting and showboating and all that kind of stuff, taking Vlad out of his comfort zone. Vlad didn't have the heart to counteract it. And that's what it all came down to. Not just the skills, but the heart of both fighters. A guy that experienced should never have allowed himself to trail on cards for that long before trying to pathetically go for it in the 12th. I mean, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So, yeah, end of this shit house, Klitschko. We move on. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.